I came from a really poor family, and we were trying to spend as little money as possible on groceries. We did not eat protein, barely ever, or vegetables. Protein is a lot more expensive to eat.
I ate a lot, and I love to cook. And it wasn't exactly healthy food. I don't think I ever actually really thought about how my lifestyle and my bad habits were affecting my children.
Melissa, Spark, take one.
We were always poor, so we always ate unhealthy food.
It was a lot of potatoes and gravy and
Carbohydrates,
lots of cheese and
pasta.
not whole grains or any of the good stuff that I eat now.
That's the way I ate my whole life. I didn't know what healthy really was at that point. Even being in nursing school, we don't talk about a lot of nutrition. I worked a lot of hours to put myself through school, and at work there's sweets everywhere. It's kind of hard to avoid. People are offering you brownies and cupcakes and ice cream, and I'd come home, and at the end of the day you're exhausted. You just work 12 hours and all you want to really do is relax and sleep, so there wasn't really much working out or eating healthy for me at that point. I never really thought I was overweight. It wasn't until I went to try on dresses for my nursing ball that I started feeling like, none of these pretty dresses really fit nice. I had like back fat. They were gorgeous dresses. They just didn't look great to me on my body. I just wanted to feel pretty in a dress at a ball. I kind of evaluated my life at that point. Like, what am I eating? What is healthy? I was done with the bloating and I had stomach problems. All the different unhealthy foods would upset my stomach, so I'm always in pain. I felt physically exhausted all the time, just kind of down. A lot of my family, like I said, there's no one around me that had a fit lifestyle, so they didn't understand.
I always thought Melissa loved herself and loved her body, and when she told me she wanted to lose weight, I looked at her like, are you crazy? You're beautiful, you're thin. I didn't think she needed to change.
At my heaviest, I was 170 pounds. I just decided it was time to invest in myself, so I actually took an extra year in my nursing degree just so I could pay for the food that I wanted to start eating. So I started eating a lot of chicken. I switched out my pasta for zucchini, and it helped me lose probably about 20 pounds. No matter what, after work, I would come home. Instead of watching TV for half an hour to an hour, I would do a half-hour workout. It was a lot of little changes over a long period of time.
Melissa came to visit me one weekend, and her brother come up for the night, and Melissa's like, I want you guys to join this with me. The Bodybuilding Transformation Challenge, my fit squad. She said I could join alone, but I don't think I can do it without you guys. We need to do this together.
I had to convince them. It wasn't very hard to get my brother going, like, come on, you can do it. Think about the prize at the end. But my mother, she was a bit harder to convince.
I was very reluctant. I did not want to start this yet in my life.
Probably took me a good hour of like, come on, mother, you can do this. You can power through. We can win this as a team.
I made so many excuses, and she wouldn't give it up. She just talked us all into it, and we signed up and took our pictures that night.
Everyone looked at me in my family as like skinny because I did know how to dress and hide my extra weight.
She took her before pictures, and I was like, that's not your body. And she said, yes, it is. I hide it under clothes. I am unhealthy and I eat the wrong foods the same as you. And I want to do this together. And I was in shock.
I was ready. I was ready for like a real challenge. My diet changed completely. I finally put aside some money to hire a nutritionist.
She helped her brother during the challenge by hiring a nutritionist and got him a gym membership. She would call me every day and tell me, it's time to go work out, Mom. Get going. Come on, Mom, you can do this. She just kept us going. Well, when the competition was over and they were supposed to post the results, we looked online and couldn't find anything that said who won.
I was really anxious and waiting, and then when that day went by, I was kind of like sad, but I was like, I did everything I could. If someone else managed to do something more extreme than I did, then good on them. But I'm a very competitive person, so I wanted to know who beat my team. I want to see this.
I knew she transformed like completely. To see her before and after was wow. We all thought Melissa had this one.
So I emailed customer service and like, I can't find the winners. Have they been posted yet? And they're like, yeah, sure, here's the link. And then I scrolled down on the link and the first face I saw was my own, and I just started losing my mind. I called my mother. I could barely type in the numbers on the phone. I'm just like screaming, we won, we actually won.
I was like, what?
And then she started freaking out and
I just started to cry. I was so proud.
I started at 170. At my lightest, I would have been 125, 124. I mean, what you've done with your body, like, that's hard work, and you feel empowered. You feel better emotionally, physically, maybe even spiritually. I like being strong. I want to be the fittest version of myself, my best self.
I see her now and she's just shines everywhere she goes. She's so outgoing, so confident. She's such an inspiration.